So you mentioned velocity of money. I'd love to hear more about that that concept.
Yeah, no. So I think about someone like my mom, who, you know, she's not some top level executive at a corporate firm. She's a certified nursing assistant in San Diego and has been at that job for 25 years, as long as I can remember. And so she doesn't have an extensive amount of capital to be able to invest in these types of deals. And so what I now have the opportunity to do, given what I've learned and the access that I have to these types of assets, is I'm able to help her she invested with us on that deal in Arlington. And what's really cool and exciting is I'm going to be able to return the amount of money that she provided as an investment to her within the next year, to say, here you go, Mom, here's your $25,000 back. And by the way, you'll continue to get a certain percentage from the cash flow. And when we sell this property, you're going to get a chunk at that point as well. Well, while she's waiting for that, she's able to take that same $25,000 she originally invested in this deal and now put it into my next deal. And then we'll execute again within 12 to 18 months, and then now put it into the next deal. So the more properties that same $25,000 touches, the more revenue streams that she now has. And so, imagine someone who has 50 or 100,000 or whatever amount of money that they may have. That to me is a far better approach than simply putting it into stock market, for example, or some other asset where you sort of hope over the course of time that even with the ups and downs that you might get an average of 8% return, not even accounting for the fees and other things that you might have to pay within that type of thing. And I'm not knocking the stock market at all, because I think if you know what you're doing there and you can get your cost basis down, or you're investing for cash flow, that's a whole different approach than simply buying low and hoping to sell high. So even within that, there's definitely a lot of opportunities, which I'm exploring some myself. But yeah, the velocity of money, I think, is really a magical thing, because it allows you to sort of compound over the course of time an initial base of money that you invest in that first deal. So the more that you can turn that over and create multiple streams of revenue, you're doing it right.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this portion of the interview with Christian. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. If you want to hear the full interview, you can check it out on any podcast player. Just search for the Living Off Rentals podcast. Also, join the Living Off Rentals Facebook community. You can ask any questions there or discuss any rental investing related topics. I hope to see you there. If not, I will see you in the next video.